Here it is, the new G35 6-speed. It doesn't start anymore. I'll tell you guys why in a second. First, I gotta move the Wrangler. Now that the Wranglers move, I can hopefully maneuver the rod knock, or not rod knocked anymore, G35 through the crack into the shop. We got the G35 inside the shop. Got the G37 right behind it because it was pouring down rain and Dylan had a bunch of shit on the back. So I didn't want to get all that precious stuff wet. So we got this in here. I didn't even pick up the camera at all, but you can see kind of made a mess. And that is because I took the Brembos off this car. So if you guys haven't seen this car on Instagram or anything, this is a 6-speed G35 DE, non-rev up. I got it 100% for the Brembos. You can see it actually didn't take too long and I got them off. So nice golden Brembo calipers. These are going to go great on the G50Z. So the orange with the gold on the chromey wheels, that'll be fire. So the only problem that I think I'm going to have with this is because you can see the stock caliper is about way thick. Come around over here. And then this one is double that, maybe even triple. So I don't know if I'm going to clear them. I am on part of No Spacer Gang, but I think I might have to run a tiny spacer to clear the big Brembo kit. So that means that this car is officially has no brakes at all. You can see I took the rotors off too because I need these for the conversion. So yeah, this car has no brakes all around. It's only sitting here because it is in gear. So I only did that because I would have put the brakes off the G50Z on here, but since I'm selling this car for such a good deal, I don't even want to have to jack this rear up. Take the calipers off the front, take the calipers off the rear, and honestly I'm running out of jack stands. So I'm just gonna sell the car, no brakes, that's it. So when I first got this car, it did start, and me and Dylan made a funny little TikTok with it, revving the crap out of it and then blowing the motor. Yo, give it a little rev, a tiny rev.
Right.
Oh, it's not. A little bit louder. Dude, you just blew my shit, bro.
Dude.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry about that.
Bruh.
Damn, dude. Didn't your dad just buy this for you?
Yes, he's gonna be pissed. It's pretty cool because in 2 days it's already got like 350,000 views. But now it doesn't start at all because it shot a rod through the block. So yeah, it doesn't start at all now. But the transmission is in good condition, and somebody who wants to buy this car, all they need to do is put a new engine in it, buy brake calipers for it, which I'll probably have some for sale after I pull them off this thing, but I'm not going to do the conversion obviously till the whole right-hand drive swap is done, and they'll have a $6,000 car. You can see it's pretty clean. It is black, but the stock color underneath it is silver. So it was repainted black. There's a little bit of mold on the seatbelt because this car has been sitting for a while, but it has a couple of goodies that, you know, people would like. The aftermarket stereo with the separate climate control. Just the 6-speed swap with the pedals and the ECU should go for around $1,200. But for the G50Z, here is a huge update. I've been coming here every couple nights, banging it out. So you can see that the mounting for the clutch pedal and the brake pedal is completely finished. I sprayed it with some anti-rust black paint, and I fiberglassed it in there, and it is completely solid and mint and sealed. So the pedals and everything fit good. I cut the hole out for my steering shaft. I posted on Instagram a picture or a video of the dash in and the steering wheel in just because I was test fitting everything. It really started to look like a complete car. Obviously I pulled the dash bar out, I pulled the dash out because I'm still routing this wiring, because this wiring is a complete mess. And thankfully we have a G35 sedan outside the shop that has no dash, so I could just use that kind of as a template of where I'm going. My number one problem right now, I could bang this out literally in under 24 hours, finishing the wiring and getting the dash in and everything mint. But my main problem is finding an engine for this thing. So usually when I find an engine, I find one for around 600 to 1,000, 600 to 900 bucks, and they're usually around 60,000 to 90,000 miles. And the problem is right now is that I can't find an engine anywhere. There's a shortage of VQs everywhere. There's so many being parted out. I mean, we have a bunch at the shop, but everyone has a blown engine, just like that one. If that one had a good engine, then I'd be stoked, but it's blown. So if I can't find one local for a good deal, that's somebody I could hear run and drive before I go pull it or they pull it for me, I do have a plan B, which is most likely what I'm going to end up doing. There's a JDM engine importer up in Seattle, and they have an engine for $1,300 I believe, but the engine has 50,000 miles. So I don't want to spend that much on an engine, but I'm kind of, you know, I almost have to. Well, I'm trying to think about it this way. If I spend $700 on an engine with 120K or even more, and I blow it up within a year, I'll have to buy another $700 engine, or even spend $1,400 on a JDM engine. So that is a possibility. If I spend the $1,350 or $1,400, how much it might be after tax or anything like that, on a 50,000 mile engine straight from these JDM engines, 1, I get a year warranty, 2, it has 50,000 miles, and 3, it comes with the harness, which I can sell mine or sell the one that it comes with, and I can make a couple $100. Ooh, and I got another little goodie. This is a 350Z passenger seat. You can see it is in immaculate condition. That is my old 350Z driver's seat, and I actually got a pair. So I picked that one up for $80, just one single seat. I picked this one and another completely mint one up for $100 for both of them. So shout out Lil Bear. He drove them down from Seattle for me. So Dylan just got here. He just picked up a new car. I would say that, I mean, you know, we have a lot of G35 sedans. Probably had over 10 at the shop at once, but Dylan just picked up a G35 S sedan, and I would call us the G35 sedan ambassadors of YouTube, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, check this thing out. This is a S, so it is a sport edition. It's automatic, but it has paddle shifters. So I'll bring her down, bud. It's got a full exhaust and stuff like that. I'm gonna use parts of it for some other thing. Oh look, it had a wing. Alright, so we're taking a little break from the G50Z right now because I just copped a new car. You can see probably from the title, but we are taking the coilovers off the G50Z because we're putting them on the new car, since these coilovers are junk, and I plan to get BCs for this car. So the Godspeeds are going on the new car. Dylan's taking them off the rear right now. I already got the fronts off. We're gonna bang this stuff out, but here is the new car, boys. We bought a 2008 350Z HR. It's a 6-speed manual, 76,000 miles, and it's actually pretty clean. There's a little bit of paint fade right here, but we're gonna get corrected by the homeboy Ramsey probably in the next video. Yeah. And this thing's looking pretty good. It's all black. You can see that it's a little bit riced out with the red right there. But the steering wheel was bent, and we just put in a new steering wheel, so that's already mint. The driver's window didn't go down. We put in a new window motor because I got it off of one of Dylan's G's he's parting out, so now that window works. But this is the new daily, boys. We are gonna keep this car. I'm gonna say it in stone right now. You know, I bought this car thinking I was just gonna make a couple grand off it, but I actually got it for an insane deal. Car was posted for 10 grand, and I basically got it for half the price.
Yeah, pretty much.
After selling some parts off of it that I don't need. Yeah. So the plan was that we were gonna lower it because it is on coilovers, but Dylan found out what?
We were seeing if it was 2-piece or 1-piece coilovers because it was on some eBay coilovers. We were just gonna slam it, but it's on stock suspension in the rear, but eBay coilovers in the front, so it's even worse than eBay coilovers.
So yeah, when I bought the car, he was showing me the front top hats, and he's like, yeah, I don't know what coilovers are, but it used to be lowered. I lifted it up, and it's stock height, obviously. So this thing only has coilovers in the front, stock suspension in the rear. So another thing weird about this car is that it has all 4 front anniversary wheels, so there's no rears. This car is a rebuilt title, so obviously I got it for a better deal because of that. But if you guys don't know, this comes with the HR 2008, 2007, so this is a little bit faster than a DE. Comes with the HR hood that I have on the G50Z and the headlights. But this thing is prime time 350Z. Best 350Z ever made besides the Nismo. So we're gonna start banging off the coilovers off the G50Z, put them on this thing and slam this thing. Who knows, we might f around and put some cool wheels on here. We haven't really released what this is gonna be, but we shall do that soon when we start getting parts and stuff for it.
Yeah, Jonah got here about 6 today, 6 p.m. Zach and I have been here since 10 a.m. and it is a new day. We've been here for 15 hours and we're gonna be here for a few more hours.
I'm sure you guys can put 2 and 2 together. This thing has no front end, it needs a front end. So let's get this car jacked up and let's slam this thing because it's monster trucking right now. right, boys, she's completely done. We got the Wed Cerberus 2s thanks to Dylan. He helped me out with this whole thing, so definitely go follow him on Instagram. I got my 5-inch Wed Cerberus 1s on. You can see they're a little bit different, but you can't really tell when it's rolling because it's the same wheel, just 2 different generations. This is like, I think, a 3.5-inch lip, and then that's the 5-inch lip, so I think the fitment is actually pretty good. You can see it's a little bit poking in the rear, but this looks good. So I'll show you guys in the morning what this looks like in the daylight, and then we will be paint correcting the whole car on Wednesday. This thing's so sick, dude. Dylan needs a Z. Dylan needs a Z, Zach needs a Z. Everyone needs a Z. Well, here it is, boys. We are at the gas station. I was going to show this in the sunlight, but I guess the gas station works good. You can see the major paint fade right here. This is looking so good, man. Honestly, this looks so perfect. I wish I could put my 6-inch lips in the rear, but they would just poke way too much, and then the 5 was able to run in the front. But I'll figure out some wheels. Thankfully, yeah, like I said earlier, Dylan's let me borrow these just to look a little icy right now. But hopefully, I mean, when this is in the rain, all this fade looks great when it's raining. Like, you can't see any of this stuff. You can see right here where the previous owner started to buff it, and that looks really good. And in the rain, this wing is actually paint matched. It's just the clear coat is completely faded off. So hopefully I can clear coat that spoiler and make it look good. Get the whole car paint corrected. The tint is all peeling everywhere, so maybe get it tinted. But if you guys are wondering, I am keeping this car. I'm keeping this car as just a nice, simple daily. I don't know if any of you guys have been watching since my old HR. I had a blue, dark blue 2007 HR that I miss dearly. So this thing's gonna be around for a while until I finally save up for my GTR. So if any of you guys know me in real life or on Instagram, you guys know that my dream is to own a R35, and that's my main goal for this year, is to save up enough money to finally buy a R35. So this is the car in the meantime, just as a cool little fast HR quick little daily. We blew up the G35. That's already sold. Our homie, actually Nathan, bought it, so he's gonna be putting a new motor in that, and then he's gonna be drifting it or something down the line. So it'll be really sick soon. But I'm gonna peace out here, guys. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and stay tuned for more content.